This is a sick one. Most creators don't know what videos to create to generate sales. They don't know how to make someone buy. And unlike most people will tell you to do, it's not about being the salesy guru. It's not about manipulating the fuck out of your audience. And it's not about forcing yourself to sell, even when you have a product or a service which you're so confident. But the videos that actually generate sales and actually attract buyers is a specific form of short form content made up of 7 steps. I call it the mini sales letter. And I've personally used it multiple times to sign multiple 4-figure deals. And today, in this video, I'm sharing this exact framework live with my private academy. In this academy is where we teach creators with businesses how to build loyal audiences of die-hard followers that listen to everything they have to say, binge watch all of their content, and buy everything they have to sell. And this video is taken from a live call inside of this community. In this call, we go step by step, understanding why the framework prints, looking at the examples from the top 1% of creators that follow it, and scripting this exact framework and video live on call together. And I'm giving feedback on everyone's scripts as they go through it. It's a sick fucking video. I wish I had this a year ago, but if you do want to be inside the community, learning these frameworks more in depth, being able to mastermind your scripts with me and everyone else in the community, get feedback and learn so much more in terms of, as I said, building that audience, people that really care from you, listen to what you have to say, watch all your content and buy what you sell, consider clicking the link in the description where you can join the one. Be in the top 1%. The one of one. Because we've just launched this community and I ran this call with some of the early access members. There are only 50 spots available, no more, no less. So click the link below and apply to join. But let's get into the video now, because by the end of this, you'll have a full video scripted and ready to post and an understanding of why this framework works so well. Well, today I want to run through a kind of like new form of sales video. I've spoken about it a little bit, but again, I think it'd be super cool to kind of like run through it now with you guys, make that video kind of live right here. Have it as a script you can go and record and kind of like go and post it. Have it in the bank and post it when you want to get sales, basically. This is the mini sales letter framework and I'm in love with it right now. The goal of it is to basically get like action takers in your DMs. The end, as you'll see when we kind of get to it, the CTA is basically getting someone to comment the word, and then you or your team or your appointment setters will message that person after getting that comment, basically. I know you both know the 60-second sales story script. This differs to that because they work on different levels of the marketing pyramid. Like, you know, if we're thinking about like problem aware, solution aware, product aware, you aware, these different types of things, the 60-second sales story script sits at the bottom most of that pyramid, because what you're doing is shifting someone's perspective, you're making them problem aware, and then you're selling them on a lead magnet to then solve that problem. This video sits a level up from that. So we're speaking to people who are already problem aware and they are almost solution aware, but they're very much outcome aware. And that's where we're kind of going into this from. And then we're presenting our solution from that and how they can get started straight away. So they are both sales videos, but that's why this one can link almost directly to your higher ticket offer, while the other ones will push people more into the ecosystem and the funnel that you have built. This can get someone action taking and on a call literally from seeing your video. So that's the purpose of this. And that's why it's pretty fucking cool. I want to pre-frame this by saying this. I wouldn't post this video too often. I'd say once every 2 weeks, if you're posting regularly, is a good cadence. Because otherwise, because it is like direct to high ticket, if you post it too frequently, it will burn out your audience. It will seem too harsh and just too direct. So if you're posting regularly, maybe a few 3, 4, 5 times a week, you can post this one every 2 weeks. Again, obviously it does help people move towards your offer, but if you're posting it more than that, it will just become a little bit too direct. So I want to clear that up by saying that. I'll run through the framework in just a second. As you see, it is like so simple and you can literally copy and paste this and input your words and changes right now. It's great. But I want to first of all show you the video that I recorded from this so you can see the example and you can see how it plays into us. I'm going to play this video really quick. Just let me know if you can hear audio. If not, I'll change in one thing real quick.
This is how I build a loyal audience who binge watch all.
Yeah or no? You can? Perfect. Okay, let me play this now then. Okay, can't go full screen. Okay.
This is how I build a loyal audience who binge watch all of my content, listen to everything I have to say, and buy all my products if I had to start again. Fuck niching down, fuck using manipulation tactics, fuck copy and post from everyone else. All you need to do is use the things that make you one of one. This is because of AI. Information and tactics are freely available to anyone. But the top 1% know that the value that they have isn't in what they say, but it's actually in how you make someone feel. I know this as someone that's been doing exactly this to make money online. Selling digital services, coaching, info products, and been doing the same thing with my clients over the past year or so. so generate over 7 figures. So it's pretty simple. Number one, you gotta find what makes you one of one and link it to a problem that you can solve. Number two, you create content that speaks to the past version of yourself. In doing so, you'll build a community of people that trust you as a leader. And number three, use your story to sell. And that's the game you need to be playing to be ready for 2026. And with that, I'm launching something new. I'm building a community with only 50 of you to turn you from a creator into a leader, to build a die-hard audience that will buy what you sell. So if that sounds like a community you want to be a part of, comment creator down below and my team will be in touch.
So that's pretty much how the video flows. As you can see, I mean, it's about 58 seconds, so it's on the longer side, but it's more of taking someone on that full journey, and then anyone who's spent all that time with you, going through that journey with you, will then be very inclined to comment. So now what I want to do is actually run you through those. I think there's 7 parts, really simple kind of 7 parts of this, and then we'll just literally get into scripting yours almost right now. So first of all, as you can see, this is the hook. This is kind of like where the magic is built into this. It's like, this is how I would get dream outcome if I had to start over again. So initially, you're hooking people who want that specific outcome, so you know they want that outcome, but it's also positioning you as your authority because you have if I had to start over again. So it implies that you have already got the thing that they want. Then it's like, that's obviously where like, this is how I build an audience of this, this, and this, and this, if I had to start over again. And then the second thing is like this again, is the cadence on this beginning first couple sections are really quick, almost straight away into not doing this, fuck doing that, and fuck doing this. What this is doing is narrowing down on your one-of-one positioning. Like, what are you doing? You're building up curiosity, you're building up like mystery. Like, this is how I'd get this, but like without doing this. So if I had to put an example in, if this is how I had to make 100K in by the end of like 2025, for example, if I had to start over again without doing dropshipping, without doing SMA, without doing this, it's like, oh, in my brain, I kind of thought those were the ways that I'd do it. Now this guy who's telling me that he's already got there, how would he do this? It's kind of bringing out that mystery. And it's also, you can kind of replace those things with that. You can, in part 2 right here, you can either have like methods, so other methods you wouldn't want to do, or getting rid of objections. So other people, basically things people will bring up to you when they're on calls with you, when they're buying from you. What are those things stopping them from buying? We put at the start of the video, straight away after them almost committing to wanting this thing. They've kept watching, they've committed. Then we're putting in objections or things that are going to stop them buying. I don't have enough time. I don't think this is going to work for me. I don't have enough money, all this type of stuff. Like, whatever those objections are, how you'd counter them, you put them in part 2. Then we move on to part 3. So this is where we start to build up the picture of the dream outcome that someone's going to want. We bring in the new opportunity. This is where I was like, all you need to do is use the things that make you you, the things that make you one of one. I do that in a way where it makes it broad. So like, again, a lot of people can tap into it. So it's almost like tackling that objection of, I don't think it's going to work for me. I'm like, no, you just have to be you. That's the main thing. And then, yeah, you can kind of bring in a few different things in there as well. I think the main things you can bring in to really keep people moving and keep people like ready to take action now is building up urgency through the way of the market, like using the market as context. So as we're on part 4 just here, using the market as context to why someone should take action. So like, what's changed? Why should someone take action like today? I almost get clear on what that is. It's like, if we're making an offer, it's great to have the ROI, so what someone's going to get from it, but what's the COI? Cost of inaction. If you get really clear on what that cost of inaction is, so someone not taking action today, we can put that into this video, explain that. So we're not just saying things like, oh, this offer isn't going to be available tomorrow. You just sound like a scammer. It just sounds bullshit, right? Like, what is the real reason behind the cost of inaction? Explain that through the context, and it gives that direction today. So that's the purpose of point number 4 right there. Now we get into part number 5. This is obviously where we kind of bring in that personal authority. So this is where, like, this is what I've been doing. I know this as someone who has done. So it's kind of, again, we're linking that authority built up at the start to back up our current claim of urgency right now. Be like, cool, this is someone who, as someone who has got this is why I believe this is true. Like, this is expert leader. I trust you, basically moving forward with that. Part number 6 is the most important part, but again, this is the part where you can go wrong, the easiest to go wrong. Part number 6 is about the transformation. You need to outline the path that someone is going to take with you. Noah, do you know Sam John Creates?
Nope, not familiar with him.
You don't. He's this guy who makes all the CapCut tutorials. He's sick at editing on his phone. You may have seen some of his content.
Kind of rings a bell. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, don't worry. I was going to use an example because we were just building out. It was a client call I had before us, and we were just going to build out the exact kind of framework. But if don't worry, but I won't use it. It's fine. It's basically just building out the steps that someone's going to take, less so on the actionables and more so on the why. So it's like, cool. Step one, you're gonna like for this, it's like, cool. You're gonna find your brand, you find a one-of-one positioning. Step two is you're gonna make great content, and step three is gonna sell through your story. It's like that outlines in your brain. It gets rid of the barrier that like nothing's actually on the other side of taking action. Like there is steps to go and do, there is things to take, but again, you're not giving it all away. And the mistake that most people will make at this stage is they will just spend way too long explaining what these things are. Like literally, they have like the space for one sentence, and that's it. Like one sentence or less than. I mean, my step three was then you sell with your story. It's like 6 words. Like that's a whole step. It just makes it clear. You're kind of selling on the why and the dream outcome there. Then with part number 7, you've got someone built up the entire way with you. They're focused. They know what they want to do. And now with that, you're basically moving them to that next step. However you kind of want to say it. With that, I'm launching something new. I'm doing something new. I'm trying something new. I want to work with X amount of people here. I want to work with you. Just comment the word and I'll be in the DMs with you. And that's pretty much it. Then you get people commenting the word. You set up the many chats so it automatically responds being like, yo, I'll be in the DMs. And then you just ping a message on Instagram. How does this all sound?
Sounds pretty good.
Sounds
Perfect.
pretty straightforward. Yeah.
Good. Let's go and script it. If you guys just pull up like a notepad or notes on your phone or like a little bit of Notion space to kind of write that real quick, we'll just speak through this right now. I'll kind of guide you through it, and we'll make this script. We'll complete this right now.
Okay. So,
Nice. Just give me a little thumbs up when you're ready. Cool.
I'll just put the structure. Oh, what was you saying we do? Pull up the thing and then we'll do it with you?
Just pull up like any place to write, and I'll speak to it.
Cool. Got it.
Cool. So, part number 1, hook being, this is how I would X if I had to start over again. X is obviously dream outcome. What is the thing that you want to get someone to? Richard, what is that? Describe it to me. Don't make it short. Don't make it hook. Like, what is that thing that you want to get someone from?
Well, going from charging per hour to it's either per project or like impact. I don't know, you can frame it in different ways, but basically just getting paid what they're worth.
I like that. Here's how I would go from. Here's how I would start charging my worth in 2025 if I had to start again.
I don't know about charging my worth though. Like, it feels like a little bit of a do you know what I mean? Like, it feels like a bit of a buzz.
What feels like the buzz? Like the buzzword?
Yeah, like charging my worth, like almost like a buzz sentence.
Yeah.
Like I would just say maybe like just a really like more niche example, but I don't know. Let me know your opinions on it. This is how I would go from charging $30 an hour to, and then what would that be? It would either be like, for example, like 3K upfront or 3K per client or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. Noah, does that speak to you?
A little, but I feel like we can still find something that really like hits the mark better.
Because Richard, I know you've used that as a marketing kind of angle before, and it's like clear, but it's not emotional.
Yeah.
And I think there's as Noah said, there's a way. That's why I agree. Yeah, that is a buzzword, it's a buzz sentence in a way, but it is emotional. So if there's a way that we can kind of combine the two, this is how I would go
From
from
$30 an hour to charging my worth, right?
Yes,
just
that's cool.
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's nice. To
Yeah.
charge you
Or
what I really deserve. Yeah, something like that. Sorry, no,
I'm
go for
thinking. I remember I had like this sales call once with this mentor that I actually ended up working with for a while, and what really I think hooked me in that sales call was that he was saying that with his frameworks, I'll be able to close 5 to 6K projects, and that's what I wanted to get there, but I didn't know how, and that's where I basically he got the close on me, and maybe including that somehow from like going from $30 an hour to 6K projects, something like that, and I think me, like 6 months ago, I would have saved this video. I would have maybe even reached out and stuff, just because that's where I wanted to get to in the moment.
Okay. Okay.
Nice. Do you think $30 an hour is like too much? It sounds quite good.
But $30 an hour is like a really average Upwork fee that I've seen. Like all of our clients went from about 30 to 40. Most of the people that we had on calls are 30.
Yeah.
So that's why I use that one.
Nice. Cool. Stick with that then. That's good. Noah, what's your dream outcome then? What's your sentence?
I think because I'm trying to connect everything to the freedom again, maybe I would go with founding your own business or founding an agency more specifically,
Mhm.
and then just say that, like, this is how I would found my business if I had to start all over again. But yeah, then I'm not sure what I would be offering there though. Like at the end during the pitch, then. So I'm
Just
still trying to figure this out.
real quick, tell me what your offer is. Like, re-
So this is I think I'll focus on the agency now and not on the community. And the offer there is building automated systems that save you a bunch of time,
Mhm.
basically. And I'm focusing on content systems as well. So building you systems to generate content, to create content, to start your business off with.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're selling that side of things. I think the hook that you've initially kind of got there is just too broad. Like,
Mhm.
it'd be like, here's how I would get all my time back, work 4 hours a day, automate the boring task of my business. These kind of angles.
Mhm.
I had to start over again. Like
Okay.
here's how I would automate a six-figure agency if I had to start over again. Something like that, which is a bit more like directional.
That's cool. Yeah. How about maybe focusing on the time savings? Like, here's how I would um, save 90% of my work day by automating it, or something like that. Maybe.
Yeah, here's how I would win back 80% of my time if I had to start over again.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
perfect. Nice.
Okay.
All we've done there is basically make it a little bit more specific to specifically what you offer. So it's like just connecting those first two things. That's pretty much it. Okay, perfect. Objections now, part two. What are the most common things that come up in so Richard, we'll go for you right now. Like, why people not buying? Why people not moving forwards? Why people not seeing results? Like, what kind of angle do you want to tackle there? Hold on, we can't hear you.
Keep turning because I've got like a mic, but I just forget to turn it off and on.
Yeah.
What's it called? The biggest thing is mindset. The difference between the two clients that we have and the other client has nothing to do with skill. Actually, the client that's doing the worst right now has probably the most skill, but his
Mm,
mindset's just completely fucked.
okay, interesting. So if you were like, this is how I would go from charging $30 an hour to charging what I'm worth, 6K projects, however you kind of want to put that in. If I had to start over again, it's got nothing to do with how good you are. It's got nothing to do with your offer. It's got nothing to do with like what would those three things you put in there?
It wouldn't be offered because, like, I mean, okay, just to make it easier to like script, it's like maybe not mindset. There's like an overarching kind of thing. It's like a positioning in terms of mindset, in terms of the offer. Um,
I like that. Yeah,
was
one thing tying it to multiple different things. So it's like that
yeah,
position. Okay, nice, cool. So what do people come to you thinking that they need, but they in actual case that's not the fact. So skill, good one.
yeah.
Maybe
So it's
hourly rate.
skill. I'm trying to think of conversations I've had in the past. Oh, right. One thing people always say in conversations on LinkedIn is that they are working in agencies to get real life experience so they can build their business in a few years and do it later. It's like why not start now, basically, kind of thing.
Okay, so
Um,
it's like nothing to do with skill, nothing to do with experience, nothing to do with timing, shit like that?
Perfect.
Cool. Noah, same question for you. What would you say in here?
Yeah. I think one thing is that many people, like when it comes to AI automation stuff, they think they need to be coders and they need to know how to like write
Ooh, nice.
whatever. So I would say like without code, without having to know what you can do, because and the tools we use, they are like low code, no code. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like a done for you offer anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, in essence, I mean, I can't really do much programming myself either. I just connect stuff. But yeah, so maybe that's one thing. Like without code, without experience, yeah,
Without spending hours trying to save time.
yeah, that's good too. Yeah,
I think that's the thing that I used to think when I was kind of like trying to build automated systems was like, I know this is going to save me time, but I'm going to have to invest a fuckload of time when
yeah,
I'm going to save myself the time to then in order to save my time. So the barrier to start is huge.
that's true. Yeah, especially I feel like when you're so wrapped up in the day to day of your business and you just want to do outreach and content, then you never allocate or take out the time to actually automate systems that will then save you time and free up more time in the future.
Yeah,
So yeah,
nice.
yeah,
Cool.
okay.
Those three quick relay them back to me.
So that's without having to program, without having to invest a lot of time, and without having to have experience, I guess.
Nice. Cool. Good stuff. Nice. Okay, let's get on to part 3 right now. This is going well. This is going well. I like the kind of going through this process. So part number 3. What does someone need? All you need is this one thing. Like what has changed in the market to kind of get to this position right now where they need what you're selling? What's changed? Go for Richie.
Um, so we were speaking about how it's mostly like a positioning thing from. I mean, there's so many angles. It's just like in terms of everything. In reality, it's mindset, offer. I don't know, but how do I say that, or do I just pick one? Like I'm thinking just to pick one for simplicity.
Yeah, say what your idea would sound like if it was a video.
Let's okay. So all you need is well, you can't. I don't have like a term for it. Maybe that's actually something I might start thinking about. To be fair, because that's just give it a say. Good idea. Mindset. What was it? Mindset plus offer. All right. Anyway, I think I wouldn't know how to say it, to be honest with you. Like
Okay.
if I can explain it to you, I can explain it in the video. So I think I would just mostly go with the offer. But what do you think?
So I've got 2 angles to go down this from. I would either say one being like, okay, you can focus on like the market position, which could be the fact that there's so many freelancers and there's so many people trying to work online that
Yeah.
you need to stand out. Or I'm going to speak to you this from this example. If we're using like just below, we've got the examples. If this was like, if I had to make 100K, this is how I'd do if I start over. Fuck drop shipping, fuck SMA, whatever. All you need is a phone and a skill. This isn't saying all you need is the perfect offer and a great marketing.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the step down from that?
Mm.
All you need is all you need is your laptop. All you need is well, I don't know, but what would you kind of say? All you need is your offer and a Wi-Fi connection. Like just make it almost accessible, keeping someone take that journey. So that's what
Okay.
I'm saying. You have those 2 journeys, two paths you can take. You can kind of go
Nice.
like, this is the market, or this is what you need. Like simply,
Okay, I like that. I actually really like that. Yeah. All you need is, well, realistically, if I'm going to talk about the offer, all you really need is to build that is something to write on,
yeah.
and then I think just to bring it back to reality and actually make this like seem like a real thing.
I mean, to deliver on.
Yeah, someone I don't know. Well, I would just say all you need is I'd either say like piece of paper where it is Notion document. Um,
All you need is a piece of paper and 5 minutes.
yeah, okay, that's pretty cool.
And then or whatever that is, and then if you're selling them on
Yeah,
the positioning, it's like that kind of guide behind it.
yeah. All you
Nice.
need is a piece of paper in 10 minutes. I think it'd be like realistically, and that
Yeah.
still don't sounds too quick, but not too slow.
Yeah, yeah, it's good. It's good commitment. And that also can influence your DM setting process. You know, obviously when we get down into the pitch, it's like helping someone kind of move forward, um find out what that kind of position is for themselves, almost like a lead magnet, like an an initial offer to get someone moving is kind of like the way that you're kind of taking this a little bit. So it's like that can influence your DM setting process. Like, cool, how did that go? Did that kind of like confuse you? Do you want to hop on call and do it? And then you just tell them more about the offer, and it kind of just spirals that way.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that's
the reason I said 10 minutes was because the YouTube video that I have is pretty much 10 minutes. So
okay.
that's realistically why
Yeah,
I said. So yeah, you're right. That's actually really cool. Yeah, I like that.
nice. Noah, same question, bro.
Yes. I kind of zoomed out already, and I think
Yeah,
I don't know. Let me know what you think. All you need is a laptop and motivation.
yeah.
Like, yeah, the thought process behind that is like what you really need is the software tool that will then enable you to connect your apps together.
Mhm.
But you can just call that a laptop to save
Yeah.
time, and then the motivation is the kind of like the couple hours that you'll need to sit down and actually prioritize this, and you need to be motivated enough to sit down and build those automations once, and then they'll be running forever.
Mhm. I would almost say like all you need is a laptop in this video.
Oh, okay, that's better. Yeah,
Because I think the motivation is like it's almost like a difficult selling point still. Yeah, all you need to do
true.
is
Yeah,
just sit down for 4 hours and click a bunch of complicated buttons. Like I
yeah.
need a lot of motivation to get that one done.
Right, right. Okay, yeah, I like that better. Yeah, this video.
This
Okay,
is you as that leader as well. It's that confidence you got in yourself. All you need is your laptop
true.
and this video, and we're gonna sort it out. And
Yeah,
technically, it's true because when they watch the video, they'll comment the word and they'll work with you, and that's what they need to get the results. So
that's true.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, I'll write that down.
good. I like that one. Nice. Okay, so now kind of getting into part 4, whether we fully write this one now or just give yourself a couple bullet points, the goal of this is to give the context. It's like, why is what I'm saying true? Like, cool, someone wants the outcome, it's not these things, they know what they're gonna get. Why now is this the case that they can take action on today? Like, just why? It's like opportunity name, what's the reason? And selling that with persuasion and that dream identity. So it's like, Noah, like, cool. This opportunity now is the fact that software has got so good and you can do it in such a short amount of time with such a little amount of experience that you can become the founder, which focuses on the highest leverage things that only you want to be doing in the business, working on the business, not in the business, using those types of like attaching the identity to specifically what this new opportunity is. And it's the same thing for Richard there. The idea just came to me was like this new opportunity of positioning yourself in the right way. What like you're not giving that away yet, but it's like that's going to help you get the power in the relationship of the service provider. That's going to help you have the freedom in charging what you're worth. It's like attaching those identities, those outcomes of the person specifically to an opportunity and giving the why behind that. What bullet points have you got written down there, Richard? You got kind of ideas from that, or are you a little bit confused?
Yeah, I don't know. This one's I'm a bit confused to be fair.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the almost like market position why behind this opportunity for someone to see success. What's changed?
Right. Okay. Okay.
Almost like what's changed or what's about to change for them.
What's changed or what's about to change? So you can, well, with a freelancer, you can go with AI. That's obviously like a typical one, like a really broad one. You
Okay.
can, what else can you go with? Hmm. I don't know. I can't really think of any right now. What do you?
I'd almost think it would be like that. There's so many freelancers, and
Yeah,
this is going to
but
help you.
there has to be something else after that.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, there's so many freelancers, nice, but that's, I mean, it's always been like that. Like,
Okay,
what
but
is
the
that?
reason is because everyone's then lowering their prices,
There you go. All right, cheers, bro. Yeah, there you go. That's the one.
and that links
So
back to that hook.
you're competing on price. Yeah, that's okay. Don't know why that wasn't in my head, but if you, yeah, so it's like, how do I explain that in a sentence now? So
And the reason is because yeah, the reason is because now there's so many freelancers, so many people trying to work online, get that freedom that everyone's competing on price.
Yeah, and then if there's so many people getting a price, you're never gonna be able to charge. Just link it back to the hook real quick.
Exactly. You never no,
Yeah.
no, you're never gonna be able to become
Come.
that identity that they want.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that a bit better actually. So there's so many freelancers, and then you'll never be able to come because of price. You'll never be able to become blah blah blah. All right.
I love going through this because this, like, sales process is, like, almost the process of literally changing someone's life.
Yeah.
Like, it's so cool when you kinda look at these steps individually and really break them down and the reasons behind them. It's like, "Shit, this is gonna change their fucking life." And it's just put in video form. It's sick.
Mm.
Noah, bro, let's go the same thing for you, man. Context. What's the opportunity? What's
Yes.
the urgency?
Yeah, I think one angle I might want to use to build that urgency is to say that everyone else is automating, and if you don't automate, you're falling behind. We're in the AI age, you have to catch up. Like that
Yes,
will build the urgency of like, if you're not automating, everyone else will, and they can handle 5 times more clients than you can. They're gonna have more money to keep on building, and you're gonna stay behind.
that's so good. That is so good because it's so true. So it backs up everything you've already said, and it has the identity, but in a push way to take this action today because there's urgency behind it. I fucking love that. That's really
Thank
good.
you.
That's really, really good.
Awesome.
Well done, bro. Nice. Okay, good stuff. Let's keep this cadence going, man. Part 5 is the personal authority. I know this is someone who has results, authority, leadership. How are you going to say those? Help someone go from this to this, spent this much time in the game, studied the game for this long, set up this amount of automations, helped this many freelancers. Just go ahead and speak about it. And this backs up what you've been saying from a personal perspective. Richard, let's hear this testimonial string. Hold on, bro. Mute.
Oh mate, I like to do it because if I'm typing, I don't want like you guys to just be hearing my typing. Like it's a bit annoying. Do you know what I mean?
That's good.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I'll just use the testimonial literally. Like I can use the recent one. So going from $350 being the biggest project he's ever worked on for like a year, and then in 3 weeks of working on us, 2,500 for one client per month. And then I mean I've also got the other one, Matthew, who scaled. We scaled him from I think it was at 2 or 3K to now he's on 11.4 this month, which is nuts.
Mhm.
Um, so I think in terms of charging what you're worth, I'd use the first one because realistically, the Matthew, like, oh yeah, we got into 11.4K, but he's working with a lot of clients.
Yeah.
Um, so I think the first case study is better to use in that sense.
Okay, interesting. I would almost take a little bit of a different angle here and go with, like, I know this is someone who has done exactly this for myself over the past year and helps freelancers do this every day.
Okay.
And then almost, like, summarize those 3 results into one and almost be like, what's the common thread between each of them? Literally, like, helping these freelancers add X amount to their monthly revenue because of this, like, kind of putting them all together just to build up that authority. Because then it's like you can save those specific testimonials and case studies for then
Mhm.
pre-cool assets. Like, they are then blocks that you deploy from the process of them commenting the word at the end of this video to them getting on the
Yeah,
call.
perfect. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. I'll combine. Yeah, so I'll make it into a thread, like instead of like combining them.
Yeah,
Literally. So I'll be like, I know this is someone who's done this for myself, and then say what that is, and then now I help other freelancers do the same. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
nice. Keeping that cadence going, keeping that pace going. We don't wanna
Yeah.
we don't wanna drop anyone off at any point of this. Noah,
Mm.
bro, I know you got this for me. You got this authority. What's this saying?
Yeah, I got two different ideas here. The first one is just to say the numbers that I've built over 25 automated systems. Yeah, just kind of like drop the number over 25 projects so far. Or
Nice.
then another one I thought of was maybe that just to say like that I've been building automated systems since before everyone's been using ChatGPT or something like that. Because
Yeah, something like that would be good. I've been building automated systems before it was popular, or
yeah,
I've been automating my life since 2018, something like that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you could put those two things together. Like I've been,
Mhm.
what was that year? Just so I get that right. What was the year you started?
It was like early 2023, like January 2023 when I started.
Okay, cool. I've been automating my life for the past 2 years, and I've helped six-figure founders like yourself build over 25 different automations,
Mhm.
or something like that. We can kind of string those things together.
Yeah, yeah. I'll think about the exact formulation, but yeah, sounds good.
Good stuff. Good, bro. I like that one. Nice. Okay, now we get into transformation. So this is gonna like take a little bit of mastermind, I think, to kind of get these short, because I know all three of us, we love what we do. Our services are our babies and our passion, and we like to say too many words. I'm the exact same. So what we're gonna focus on here is basically be like, all you have to do is 1, 2, 3. Make it clear, make it real, make it quick. What are those steps? What does someone need to do?
I wrote out here
Yeah.
in 3 build your new offer, use the build and release pricing model, and then go through sales training or train yourself in sales.
Okay.
But I think I'm confused also because is it with this one, like I've said it in a way where it's almost like it's very what am I trying to say? It's very like I'm trying to basically show you what we do rather
Yeah.
than here's like a thing that you can do. Is
Mhm.
that wrong?
What the goal of this should be is more so like, because what you've written is right. Like, that
Mm.
is true, but we want to make them feel it.
Yeah, okay.
It's like, first of all, like you're gonna build that offer which charges 6K up front. And it's like, cool, nice. Second of all, you're gonna I don't know, what was the other identity kind of side of things?
The next one was the pricing model, so we call it the build and release pricing model. But if you're feeling the outcome of the build and release pricing model is the I guess the ease of like working with clients, like they like you kind of hook them into working with you, sort of thing.
Yeah,
Because
I like that. That's good. Third of all, so second of all, you put out however you kind of want to say that to get clients hooked on working with you. I mean, you just say it like that.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah,
And then third of all is you sign 3 clients and make 10K a month. Like, that's step 3.
nice. Okay.
So it's all
So
like,
use step three as the kind of end goal. Nice. Okay.
because the goal of this video isn't to sell someone, like, on everything. It's to
Mm,
sell them on the click, to sell them on you being the person that they are informed about this for. They will come into the DMs excited and with questions. They will still be confused because obviously we haven't given them step by step. That's where you
mhm.
sell the call. That's where you hop on the call, you educate them, and if they're the right fit, you sell them. So the
Okay.
goal of these step by step is like why getting kind of all those clicks going through. Noah, what have we got for your step threes? 3 steps, sorry.
Yeah, I'm still not fully clear on like, is this what? Because my offer is done for you. I build a whole thing for them. Are
Okay.
there steps like get on a call with me and then I'll do it for you, or are there steps? Is that like kind of like what I will be doing for them? But if they had to do it themselves, I would explain how it's done. Or
Yeah, step number 2 is what we
okay,
can lead on from afterwards when we get into the pitch. You'd be like, instead of you having to do any of that, I'll do it all for you. Do this. Come on this.
awesome. Okay, in that case, I think step one would be like figure out where you're figure out the tasks that you do over and over again. Um,
Okay.
yeah,
We change that and be like, figure out the things you hate to do. Like
yeah,
make it verbal, make it emotional. I like that. Nice.
yeah. So yeah, figure out what are the things you hate to do. Number two would be, I guess, build the actual automation to do it for you, or build a flow that does it for you. And then step three, just keep on doing that for everything until
Yeah.
you're just working on your business, not in it, like you said.
Nice. So I like that. We've got the point in the right place. Step 3 again is like save the time, work on the business, not in the business. I like
Mhm.
that. Step 2
Yeah.
is what I want to think about because it's like build the automations. It would be just it is like install the system. Like install the automations that are going to save you X amount of hours per week.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Nice. It's like almost these steps by step we're thinking about right here are like sales page copy. It's like boom, 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 like what kind of straight down to the point. So that's really good. Good stuff. I'm happy with both of your 3 steps. They're very clear. Now the fun part. This is the stuff that you know and I don't know. What is the offer? How many people are you going to be working with? And be like, with those 3 steps, I'm launching something new. I want to work with, basically just implement what your offer is there. I want to work with 3 people. I want to work with 2 people. I want to work with 5 people, one-on-one, one-to-many, group, however it is. I'm launching X. Just write in what your offer is. If that sounds like something you want, comment X, and my team will reach out to you in the DMs to see if you're a good fit to book a call to whatever. Like, just literally input what your offer is here.
Yeah. Easy. Easy. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, say it out loud if you want.
Cool. So with that, I'm launching something new. And then that would be like, I would say, well, what was it again? You said the number of people you want to work with,
Yeah.
well, what it is, the delivery of it.
Ooh, bro, what would cook for you right now? How long is your average working period? Is it 3 or 4 months?
To be
Initial
fair, we get it, bro. We can get it done in like 3 months.
3
Like
months.
now we're doing 3 months. Yeah.
How many people? Just 3 for like right now for the video, for this sake of video?
We can get on 5 right now because of what we've built now. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, nice. They'd be like, I want to spend the next 3 months working with 5 of you to turn you from X to Y, sorry. Doing this, comment X if you want in.
Yeah. So I want to spend the next 3 months working with 5 of you, and then like A to B.
Yeah. Identity and also stuff like
Freelancer
that.
to business owner.
Yeah.
What else did you say?
Yeah, freelance to business owner, and then kind of putting in a little bit more of what you spoke about in this video. So in terms of like
Yeah.
freelance to business owner, charging multiple 4 figures up front, getting
Yeah.
the back in the relationship, comment X if you want in.
Charging multiple 4 figures up front. Is there something else you said?
Getting the power back in the relationship, is that something you want to integrate? Or however you'd say that, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, I'd say that in a way though. Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. And then comment X and we'll reach out. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Nice. Good.
Here's unwritten content as well. I can't lie.
Sorry?
I'm gonna try it.
What do you say, sorry?
I'm gonna try it on written content on LinkedIn.
Nice. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I was working with Joe on this the other day. Literally this
Yeah.
exact same thing. He's made a LinkedIn framework for that. So I might ask
Oh,
him to
nice.
bring it up on the Wednesday call with him next week.
Yeah. Sick.
Perfect. Noah, what's your offer? What's your pitch?
Yes. So I would go. Just starting off with with that, I'm launching a new service or offer or a new thing, and I want 5 of you to work with me for the next 2 months to go from overworked to overachievers. How's that?
Ooh, yeah, I like that. Wait, I think it'd be good if you added in like a line afterwards that basically makes it clear that it's like done for you. So you can kind of go in and be like, well, I'll jump into your business, find out everywhere I can save you some time, and build out the systems for that, basically.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, I'll write that down.
Because then it kind of makes it a little bit clearer on what someone is actually opting in for. But yeah, bro, that's good. That's good. Also, if you're not physically launching something new, like launching a new offer, you can just be like, I'm launching new spots. And so it kind of like makes it more on the people side of things, less on the offer. Because like if you make a video like this every 2 weeks and some people see it, they're like, oh my god, he's launching a new offer again. It's like, okay, cool. He's just launching new spots for the same thing. So that's cool. And finally, part 8, which is the kind of like unwritten side of things, it's just the DM setting process. Like, I'm not the best to speak about this. I don't have the kind of like DM setting knowledge as some people would, but all I say is keep the cadence of this video. Like, think about the psychology and the kind of headspace that someone's in after watching this. They want the outcome. They don't know too much specifically about it, but they know you can get it. They know you have got people got there. They know you have a process and a system. You speak to them, find out the depth of these 3 things we've just spoken about, and just sell them on a call. Get them on that call, run through a sales process right there. Again, on our Wednesday call, if it's useful for something, we can put in DM setting as one of the things that we speak about so we can make this even more effective so we can get people on call. But for now, boys, we've scripted out some killer videos right here, and this is going to get people interested in what you have to sell. So great work.
Sick. This is really cool. I like this.
Yeah, Same. To be honest, that's super cool. I like speaking through that. It was really cool, kind of like going through that process, workshopping different side of things, and literally just seeing the whole video to come together. So yeah, appreciate you guys coming in, being a part of that, and I'm excited to see these videos come out over the next few weeks. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I loved going through it, and the feedback afterwards from all the community members has been so good. Seeing their videos come out has been amazing. And I can't wait to see what you build from this too. But I want to say that even though this framework is powerful and it's strong, it's not going to fix problems with the brand. If people aren't buying, it's not because of the specific framework that you're using, it's because of the brand that you've built. It's because of who you are. It's because of the personal brand that you have. And this is why I've built the Academy, helping creators build an audience of people that resonate with them. Their real audience that they can lead, they can sell, and they can use these frameworks to sell while they are building and scaling their audience. But building that personal brand first, that is truly you, is defined by your name, not your niche, that creates content and tells stories that no one else can copy. Having that's what's going to separate yourself and help you see the results that you want going into 2026 and beyond. And like I said, this is exactly why I built the Ones, the academy that helps you learn exactly this. And if you've been watching this video thinking how cool it would be to be part of that community, getting the feedback, literally writing a script live with, and getting the feedback from myself and from everyone else, and being in all of the other live calls in every other day of that week, plus getting access to the course and access to my growth operating and sales team inside the community ready to consult you, just click on the link in the description, watch the video, learn my story, see what you have, see what is possible. And if it's interesting to you and it's something you want to move forward with, just apply. We'll be there to help you take those next steps in what best fits you. I'm super proud and excited to be building this community. And if you're the right fit, I want you inside. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment. And if you want to see more in terms of being the leader, building that one-on-one personal brand, then watch this video right here. It's another live call recording of me with the community, taking them through 3 steps of how they can become the leader and build an audience of people that really care about them.